Good afternoon, sports fans. My name, well, that's Magnitude, and welcome to Day 2 of the March Madness Tournament. This match, Predator versus Kakashi. Still two lower seeds. Here comes Predator, and we got a little nameplate coming up there. Predator, overall record of 6-14 in this singles-type match, as he is 5-5 with a rating of 1.635, putting him 81st overall. The rating conglomeration of all of their wins, losses, and title reigns, and it puts it together for a nice compact number. For more information about that, check out the website below. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and check out the website at magnation.com. M4Gnation.com has a webpage for every single wrestler who's ever made a match in the Mag Nation, along with links to every match they've been in addition to show reviews, title histories. It's got a lot of great stuff, and it's always being updated with new and fun features. I'm using the word fun there. They're fun features, they're new features. They're fun every day. Check them out. Always a poll of the day. Be sure to vote on that. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. But here is Predator. Now, yesterday, Static Shock defeated Boba Fett in the first match. So if you had Static Shock, and it looks like I'm going to go ahead and go through the predictions really quick to see who did not have. Let's see, we had, actually most, I would say about half of you. About half of you had Static Shock, about half of you had Boba Fett, but here comes Kakashi. Kakashi's been around the Mag Nation for a while. Like Predator, he's overall 10-18, 7-8 in singles matches. So, as I put that record in the match type because there are a lot of wrestlers, like Predator, for instance, who's 6-14, but he's 5-5 in singles matches, which means a lot of his losses, most of his losses, have come in multi-man matches, and it's a lot harder to win those. And that affects your rating differently. So he's got a rating of 1.785, putting him 77th. So Predator and Kakashi kind of sitting around the same general area as far as rating goes. But yeah, the rating, it weighs match differently, so you get a quote-unquote more points for winning a 6-man match than you would winning a 3-man match, because there are more competitors in the match. That's just the way that's going to go. So, you know, it kind of weighs them a little differently. This kind of helps give off a little, you know, it kind of helps give an overall stat rating, I guess, for Superstar to see how they are in the holistically. Like I said, it takes into account title reigns, it weighs titles differently, it takes into account Royal Rumble wins, and it will soon be taking into account Royal Rumble eliminations, albeit not a lot at all, but it's going to barely affect the stat. But it's looking in there somewhere because we're still going through all the Rumbles and all the eliminations. But Kakashi, the early advantage here by Predator. Now, the winner of this match, like yesterday, Static Shock has to go on to face the Hulk in just a few days. The winner of this match will have to take on Kratos, current Money in the Bank holder. So it is going to be no walk in the park for the man who wins this. But here's Kakashi. What a knee to the face from the apron. Kakashi now making his way back into the ring, going to the top turnbuckle, middle turnbuckle. Not going to fly to his highest apex yet. Middle turnbuckle. What an overcastle neckbreaker for Kakashi. Really trying to make look at that size advantage. Predator's at least 1.5 feet taller than Kakashi. So Kakashi trying to overcome that early, and he was able to ground the big man, but now the Predator has Kakashi in his sights. Irish whip. What? Oh, Kakashi with a counter. Going for a cutter, though, but Predator throwing him right to the ground. Predator now just lifting Kakashi efforts, but Kakashi with a counter. Reverse DDT in the counter, and he is proven to be very spry. Not allowing Predator to use that strength that he has over Kakashi and utilize that definite weight difference, as currently Kakashi again has Predator grounded and is trying to slowly and methodically work on Predator. And you got to keep him off your feet, Predator. That is the key. Clothesline there. What is it? The disrespect of Kakashi. Looking like Allen Iverson and Tyronn Lue there. Look at that once more. This is no NBA final. This is the play-in matches for the March Madness tournament. Kakashi, you got to temper that if you want to make it far in this thing. And leaving the ring, only to come back into the ring. Kakashi now lifting Predator to his feet once more. Predator finally getting the jump. Kakashi's like, what? No! A counter again by Kakashi. And the cover, just a 1 count. Kakashi really hoping he's going to be ending it there, but unfortunately for him, the match will continue. As Kakashi now raking at the neck of Predator. Kakashi, a stomp, and he's kept Predator on the ground. We're going for a drop kick and miss. Goku missed that 3 times in the pay-per-view, but Kakashi now ducking underneath the clothesline. He is the master of evading right now. Predator unable to land any significant damage. Kakashi continues to work. Kakashi neck breaker. Rolling over. Predator 1. Not even a 2 count. Kakashi, you have to temper that ego, my friend. And we're doing nothing but harming yourself by angering this behemoth. Well, now you're making him bleed, so maybe you are. Maybe you are making significant headway in this. But you may have just upset Predator. In a very dodgeball-like manner. No one makes him bleed his own blood. No one. Kakashi still fighting back, unfazed by the nevermind punch in the head. And what a, it was like a jumping takedown there. Predator lifting Kakashi. Predator uppercut to knock Kakashi off his balance, but a jawbreaker counter by Kakashi. Fireman's carry. Looks like the Predator started to find his offense now, but Kakashi every time looks like Predator has an advantage. Kakashi changes the momentum and takes Predator to the ground. Kakashi, what is he setting up for? In the corner, Predator to his feet. Kakashi lifting the Predator on his shoulders. What strength! Knee meets spine. Kakashi now taunting the crowd, absolutely loving this. The Predator has spent a majority of this match on the ground. Kakashi is getting the crowd excited. Off the ropes. Knee facebuster. Is that going to do it for Kakashi? Oh, almost. Kakashi almost beside himself. Cannot quite believe that that would not put him away, but it did not, and the match will continue. As the Predator trying to find any semblance of offense here, as Kakashi has really taken control of this match. And had control for almost the entirety of it. Kakashi lifting. Nope. Nope. Just face first against the mat. Goes Predator's skull, but now Predator, a knee to the jaw. Can he find some offense here? Lifting Kakashi, who's unable to escape, and he goes neck first into the turnbuckle, and what power by the Predator. Kakashi to his knee. Predator lifting Kakashi, holding him by the neck. What a clothesline! There goes Kakashi, tumbling down to the outside. And Predator now just waiting. He was stalking. He is now leaving the ring. Predator, knee, meet neck. That is the size difference. So prevalent. Oh, counter again by Kakashi. But can Kakashi overcome this size difference? You got to imagine. The Predator has had a huge advantage all match, but he's been unable to make any use of it. This Predator goes now rolling into the ring. Kakashi gonna roll Predator over. Gonna hook the leg there. Kobe Bryant counting just two. And Kakashi gonna continue to work on the Predator's neck area. Predator punch right to the gut. DDT by Predator. Hook of the leg by Predator. Kobe Bryant getting the position now. Another near fall. This time, though, on behalf of the Predator, who seems to be making some strides offensively. Jumping leg drop. Right to Predator. Right to Kakashi. He's going to lift Kakashi over his head. And knee. Gut buster. Elbow. That's a leg. That's a leg, Steve. That's a leg. It's my anatomy sometimes. I get a little confused. But that, unmistakable, is just raw strength by Predator. Oh, here is Predator. Falcon Arrow. Going for the cover on Kakashi. Kobe Bryant in position. That will do it. The Predator. Wow. Spent a majority of this match getting his ass whooped up and down. But in the end, he was able to overcome. Now, that is not going to be a viable strategy for the Predator as he has to go up against Kratos. Kratos next week. So if he's going to have any chance of winning that match, he is going to have to get some more offense in earlier in this match. But, I can't say anything now. He did, in fact, win the match. He was now moving on to the next round of the tournament. Be sure to check out the page in the description at magnation.com, M4Gnation.com for up-to-date information about the March M4Gness 2008 tournament and any other Magnation question or query you may have. It's all on the website. Go check it out. I sell t-shirts too, like 13 bucks. Become a Patreon. Like Survivor. You'll be seeing him later. One of his Patreon rewards is being able to manage a superstar, and one of those wrestlers he opted to manage is in this tournament. So, can he help lead that man to victory? Hey, we'll see. Either way, my name is Magnitude. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys. We'll see each and every one of you guys next time. Good night.